Okay, sorry about that one. So what I'm doing, well, what I've done is blended out all of my concealer, and I'm going to take the translucent powder onto my sponge and set my concealer. I'm not going to put too much under my eye area, but what you do want to make sure of before you set your concealer with powder, you want to make sure that you have blended out all the lines in your concealer, because once that concealer is set, if you set it with lines in it, that's the way it is going to stay for the rest of the day until you wash it off. So just make sure that there's no lines in it when you set it. And like I said, I'm just setting everywhere that I highlighted. And when you're setting, you want to make sure to get in those curves of the nose, especially us oily sisters. And set those smile lines. Okay. All right, now for contouring, you can use cream contour. Well, you can use a cream to powder foundation. Like for my contour, if I use cream, I use the Bronze 3 cream to powder. But today, since I have to hurry up, I am using Bronze 4 mineral powder. So this is the cheek brush. I just take some powder on it. And just place it where I would normally place the cream contour. And just take it around the perimeter of the face. And I also contour my jawline and underneath my chin. Okay. Now, after I contour, I take a fluffy brush and my pressed powder, and I'm going to use this to set my whole face. Just as a reference, I use the beige 2 pressed powder, and I'm just going to lightly dust it, and at the same time dusting away that excess translucent powder that I set with. I know what I left out too, cutting my contour. So just take some translucent powder on the sponge and just carve out that contour so it doesn't look muddy, or in other words, too spread out. And I'm not going to let that bake or anything. I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and pressed powder and sweep that right off. Okay, I forgot to contour my nose, so I'm taking my crease brush, my ratty crease brush, and I'm just going to dip it into the powder and lightly contour my nose. Okay. Now that the nose is contoured, make sure it is blended. Now we are going to move on to eyeliner. So that's not what I'm looking for. the eyeliner pen. I'm going to take my little puff so I don't mess up my makeup. I'm going to start from the bottom line and make a flick up. Then I'm going to look and see where my natural crease is, and I'm going to come just below that and then connect it to my wing and then bring it on across. And then fill it in, fill in the wing. And there's the wing. Of course, your wing doesn't have to be as dramatic. I just happen to like a nice dramatic wing. Because if Jesus comes back and tells me to come on, I need to be able to fly on up and meet him. Okay, so same thing with the other eye. Now I'm going to show y'all how to go back and fix a wing, because I just royally jacked this one up. Okay, so to fix this wing, I'm gonna take my concealer brush and a little bit of concealer, and just come right under the wing. The same way you clean up your eyebrows, do the wing the same way. And we have fixed it. Okay, blush. I am going to go for, actually, first, before blush, I'm going to highlight. So, I'm going to take the gold highlighter stick and I'm going to take it on my finger. And pat that on and lightly blend it. And you highlight the high points of your face where sunlight will naturally hit. So the tops of your cheeks, I highlight the tip of my nose. Right here in between my eyes. My chin. And of course the Cupid's bow. Okay, now for blush. I'm going to stick with a light color. So I'm going to use Strawberry Cream. And Strawberry Cream is such a pretty blush because it has a little bit of reflectors in it. It's almost like there's just a little bit of highlighter already mixed in it. So it blends really well with the highlight that I already put there. Okay. Ooh. Okay, an inner highlight, an inner corner highlight. I'm taking the smudger brush, going back to the palette, and I'm going to take that silver and I'm going to pop it right in the inner corner And then I'm also going to take the smudger brush with espresso and smoke out my bottom lash line. Making sure to connect it to my wing. I'm trying so hard not to make a crazy face. Okay. I do not have time for lashes, so good old Lash Intensity mascara. And mascara goes on so much better if you're looking down into the mirror. So let's say you tilt your head back and look down into the mirror, you run less of a chance of getting mascara on your eyelid. So that was Lash Intensity for my top lashes. And I'm going to use Ultimate Mascara for my bottom lashes. Excuse me. And very important, lips first. I promise I hate rushing. With this look, I think I am going to go with Mauve Moment from the Gel Semi Mattes. Oh, and I forgot to mention in the beginning, I had already done satin lips and applied the lip balm. You want to make sure to do that first before you start your face so that the lip balm can set into your lips so they're nice and soft. And finish up with setting spray. Because since I used a lot of powder, I want the setting spray to just melt everything into my skin. And I am finished. I will upload pictures onto the group in a few. I'm just gonna put some hair on because right now I just have it in a bunch of twists. So check y'all in a minute. Thanks for watching. Bye.